Hi, welcome to Grandma's German Kitchen. Today we have another addition to our series, How to Make Croquettes at Home. The title is supposed to be Delicious Cheese Croquettes. But yesterday I talked to my son and he said to me, Papa, don't make another croquette video. I have enough croquettes. Since I made the video already, most of it, I was thinking maybe I change only the name. How to make simple appetizer warm served. That is a good name. In this video I will fry several different cheeses with two different methods. And I will give you my opinion to that. How to do it and how is the taste. So let's start now. Oh, before I forget, please subscribe if you're not a subscriber and hit the notification bell so you can get notified when the next exciting video is coming out. Thank you very much. So, as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different kind of cheese. And we start with the Parmesan cheese here. We have to cut that in nice dice. So, number one, and then this little bit off, we don't want that. Then we make nice dice, like this size, like 3/4 inch. Make only 3 pieces because I have so many cheese. I have to eat all this cheese later or give it to my neighbor. So now if you go with a Gouda, it's a little bit challenging because this is like a round cheese. And we cut dices on that. So this dark piece we don't want on it. And now we put, see, one, 2, 3. And this here I probably eat. Yeah, that's what I'm going to eat. So now we have the Gouda. Then we have the Black Diamond. Black Diamond. Black Diamond, my favorite cheese. Let's see. This size here. Maybe we need Black Diamond 2. And then we have the Swiss. The Swiss has holes, as you can see, but we don't want the holes, so we go this way. But then we have too much. Now sharp cheddar. And the Colby. So what we need here, we have 1 or 2 eggs, depends how many cheese you want to do. Take 1 egg or 2 and take a half or a tablespoon, in this case a tablespoon milk, and make like an egg wash. Egg wash is with water, but this is with milk. I think this is good. Then we need a little bit flour. And we need a little bit breadcrumbs. And German people like parsley, so we put a little bit of parsley on it. Good. So now we start with the first cheese, put it in the egg wash. Then we put it in the flour. Then we put it back in the egg wash. And then we put it in here. So the next time I put this in. Put it in the flour. See, this is good here. Here we put this little bit, tap it a little bit on so it will stick good. Now we put it back in the egg wash. Then in the breadcrumbs and breading it. So the task is first egg wash, then flours, then back in the egg wash, and then in the breadcrumb until we have done everything. Now we cover it up and put it for at least 2 hours in the freezer. So now, if you don't have a thermometer, it's on 375. That's a perfect temperature. But if you don't have a thermometer, I told you that before, you put this in and see it starts to bubbling, so we have a good temperature. So we start first with the Parmesan. The yellow one is the Parmesan. 1, 2, 3. Only like 30 seconds. Let me turn them around. And see, when the cheese coming out there, they're already good. See here, perfect. It was almost 10 seconds too long. So there was a Parmesan. Now we go with the Gouda. Let's see the Gouda is doing. So now we turn them around. It's already good. 45 seconds, not longer. So now the next one is the Black Diamond. The cheddar. I like the Black Diamond, it's my favorite cheese. Turn them around. So that was the Black Diamond. Now we go with the Swiss. Let's see how the Swiss is doing. The Swiss has holes. Come already, the bubbles out. That's funny. See, it's coming out already, the Swiss, so we have to take them out. Swiss goes melting easier, I think. Than the cheddar. So that was the Swiss. Now we go with another sharp cheddar. Let's see how that's gonna be. See, that melts easier, or maybe it was not enough breading on it. See, there's this coming already out, so we have to take that out. We don't want to bleed it out. Now, last but not least is a Colby. So Colby is melting very easy, so we have to take them much earlier out. I think after 15 seconds. Let's see. Let's twist it, let's see how it looks. Yeah, it looks good. Well, it's amazing, it's still good. I guess we take it out now, we don't want to ruin it. Looks good. Everything went easy. So you can see it's not bad. Doesn't matter which one cheese you have. Important is you freeze it before. That's the reason I had that here on a cold freezing thing. So it will not unfreeze before I put it in my frying pan. The eggs. Mix the eggs. Buttermilk. One-quarter teaspoon black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon garlic powder, and 1/4 teaspoon paprika. Now we need a half cup of beer, light beer. If you're not a beer fan, you can use water. But don't forget, if you use water, you put in addition 1/4 teaspoon cayenne pepper. Now we take our flour, we sift the flour in. And that is our batter, or our beer batter. Depends if you put beer in or not. That's our batter for our curds cheese. We need 4 utensils, so we need some spatula like with holes or slots in it, like one with very big slots for our batter, because we don't have too much batter in the oil, and then one later on to fish it out. And sometimes you hold it back, so with a wooden spoon, okay? And over here, this we need in order to dump it in the batter. So our temperature is already over 350, 355. So what we're using here is the cheddar cheese curds. Cheddar cheese curds, deep frozen. In order to make it, we don't want to unfreeze them too much, so we take only a part of it. Oh, that's almost too much. Oh, maybe like this. Put this back in the fridge. Our temperature is perfect. We take now from those like 3 or 4 pieces in our batter, and then we take them out the batter. Make sure there's not too much batter on it. We don't want too much batter in our oil here, okay? So now comes the fishing part. We're looking up how it looks. It's the same like the other cheese what we fried. It goes fast, like 20 seconds. See, when the cheese is coming out, then it's done. This looks good. This sticks together here. We can separate it. Here the cheese is coming out of this guy. So done. This guy is done. This guy is done too. And this guy too. So now we can do the next load. Maybe one smaller pieces now. I tried it before with the strainer. The strainer doesn't work so well because sometimes the butter doesn't go through the strainer. This works very well because it has big slots. Printers doesn't go. Oh, now it goes. See how nice it was? You find anything? Good. Now the fishing part. See, even we have a lot of from the batter here, but we can fish that out later. This is good here. This is a small one. Oh, you're looking good. This here we don't need. This is good. Oops. And I want to remind you, if you don't have the beer in the batter, then you put some cayenne pepper on it. It's very nice instead of the beer. Oh, maybe we fish this out here. Okay, now the last part here. Tastes like Parmesan. Not bad. Next time maybe the Gouda I make smaller dice. Very intensive. Very good. Yeah. Sharp cheddar I think is almost my favorite between the Black Diamond. Very good too. Very good. I think a glass red wine is missing here.